Bitcoin, which relies on proof-of-work technology, has been criticized for the amount of electricity consumed by mining. However, many people believe that this is a necessary evil in order to secure the network and prevent fraud. No matter what your opinion is, there's no denying that Bitcoin has a negative impact on our environment. Bitcoin's energy consumption. The proof-of-work (POW) system is the most widely used consensus algorithm in the blockchain space. Its popularity is due to its security and decentralization. However, this system has also been criticized for its high energy consumption. Recent estimates show that the total electricity consumption of the Bitcoin network is now equal to the annual electricity consumption of the country of Switzerland. This is a huge amount of electricity, and it is only growing as the network grows. Critics say that this high energy consumption is not sustainable and that proof-of-work is not an environmentally friendly consensus algorithm. However, others say that the energy consumption of the Bitcoin network is actually a good thing. They argue that all this electricity is being used to power the most secure and decentralized network in the world. Proof of stake, the future? There are many different types of networks out there, each with its own set of benefits and drawbacks. Some use proof of work, while others use proof of stake. But what exactly is the difference between these two types of networks? Proof of stake is a type of consensus algorithm that allows network participants to validate transactions and earn rewards based on the number of coins they hold. This system is different proof of work, which is the most common consensus algorithm in use today. POW requires miners to use their computing power to solve complex mathematical problems in order to verify transactions and add blocks to the blockchain. So what does all this mean for the future of blockchain? Proof of stake is a more efficient, more secure, and more scalable solution that is definitely worth keeping an eye on. Reduce the environmental impact of Bitcoin. As the popularity of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies continues to grow, so does the environmental impact of the mining process. Bitcoin mining uses a lot of energy, and this energy comes from non-renewable sources like coal and natural gas. This means that the more Bitcoin that is mined, the more pollution is released into the environment. Luckily, there are some remedial measures that can be taken to reduce the environmental impact of Bitcoin mining. For example, miners can switch to using renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. New studies have found that Bitcoin miners can easily switch to using renewable energy sources, and doing so would actually be beneficial for the Bitcoin network. The study, conducted by the University of Mining and Technology, looked at the feasibility of Bitcoin miners using renewable energy sources such as solar and wind. They found that Bitcoin miners could easily switch to using renewable energy, and that doing so would actually reduce the cost of mining Bitcoins. This is good news for the environment, as well as for the Bitcoin network. When miners switch to using renewable energy, it will help to reduce the amount of carbon emissions associated with Bitcoin mining. This, in turn, will help to make the Bitcoin network more sustainable in the long run. Developers and scientists can also work to improve the efficiency of the mining process. Can Bitcoin switch to proof of stake? Yes, Bitcoin can switch to proof of stake. There are a few benefits of doing so, including improved security and reduced energy consumption. However, there are also some drawbacks to this switching, such as the potential for centralization. Overall, whether or not Bitcoin switches to proof of stake will come down to the community's decision. By taking these measures, we can help to reduce the ecological footprint of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.